this to Miriam.
I don't get paid enough
Why
to put up with this. I really don't.
Shh.
Don't touch me.
Shh. It's time. It's time for the show.
It's definitely time for something.
Do you want me to hit your live?
Yeah, hit live. It's great. Thanks. It's going to check my connection. You know, if we were in a TV studio, we wouldn't have these kind of issues.
Well, actually, I have some good news for you then.
What?
I'll tell you when we're on there.
You? Mm-hmm. Did it not go through? Why is the red? No, it didn't. Hit it again. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey guys, you are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I am Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis. I missed y'all last week. I'm back.
She is
I'm
back.
I'm back.
And she is super, super, super excited to be back, if you can't tell.
No, well, yes. No, I missed y'all. This one has been punishing me since I got here. So
punishing is a strong word.
It's the right word. It is the right word. Never mind.
She's out of it.
I am.
Seriously.
Okay. All right. In my defense, I was in Vegas over the weekend. It's not where I was on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I was sick. I really was sick. No, but
making me doubt things now.
No, but I'll tell you, I had to go to Vegas. It was a business trip for my husband. I had to go. And now we just flew in last night, and so I'm not fully recovered from the weekend. And it was a rough weekend. I'm just gonna say it was a little rough. So.
Wow, I thought we were adults here.
We are adults, and you know as well as I do.
And on Tuesday, we're not recovered from the weekend.
I didn't get any sleep.
Tuesday night.
I didn't get any sleep. I don't drink, so very much. But I definitely didn't drink this weekend. So I just didn't get any sleep. All the people we went with apparently are vampires, and they don't sleep at night. So, and I couldn't be rude.
I don't either.
Well, I rest my case. I don't know. But we did have a good time while we were there. And you didn't say anything about my hair.
I've been saying stuff about your hair. It's not my fault that you decided to ditch me last Tuesday.
I didn't ditch y'all last Tuesday. What do you think? Because I was talking 2 weeks ago about changing my hair color.
I love it. But she's already said that she's going to change it again.
I'm going to put it back because my children introduced themselves to me when they came home and saw me for the first time. My husband wanted to know if it was permanent. And I have just recently stopped jumping when I walk in front of a mirror because I didn't know who the person was.
Yeah, so just when you start to get used to it, you're changing it back.
I have to put it back. I
mean, I actually like it. What do you guys think?
It was fun for a couple weeks. It was fun. I mean, I've never been a brunette before. So
it actually looks really good on you.
Well, thank you.
It looks good with your eyes. It looks good with your skin. Makes your eyes pop.
Well, that's because I have Disney princess eyes.
Yeah, but it actually makes them look even more Disney princess.
All right. So, okay. Well, we'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah, looks really good, actually.
So that's where I am right now. I'm needing a nap.
That's where you are? You're like, not here.
I'm not here. No, I am here. I missed y'all. Thank you to Lena Lux for filling in for me last week. I appreciate it. I know it was short notice, and I apologize for that. But it was not. There was some kind of sickness going around my house, and I had to be a part of that.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, you did. You did. I watched the show. It was good. It was good. So how was your week?
It's been good, I think. It's been gosh.
It's Tuesday,
good.
February 5th.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I've lost a week somehow.
Because you didn't have me.
Fast. I know.
You didn't have me for a week.
So much.
Like a whole week I was out.
Well, I had, I said I was going to start getting involved in more stuff and do more stuff. So I have. So it's like I've been doing events and been doing more stuff. And more stuff is coming on my plate. More offers have been coming up for things which I haven't talked to you because you haven't been around.
That,
So
not my fault. I mean,
yeah.
kind of my fault, but you know.
No, it's absolutely not my fault. So we'll blame it all.
We'll blame it on Jeff.
Everything
It was him.
always gets blamed on Jeff.
We're just gonna blame it on Jeff. It's fine.
Always Jeff's fault.
It's fine. I love you, honey.
But so I've just been really. It seems like thing after thing after thing after thing has just happened, and so I haven't had time to really relax.
Yeah.
I started my women's group.
Yes.
Yes. And so I've been kicking
Nice.
some booty. So
glad to share that with other people.
yes.
And it's not just me. So,
Oh yes, and they have been
Yeah.
complaining their booties off on Facebook. So join in.
and tag me on that, and I'll be happy to join in on that one.
Oh, I'm sure Nikisha would love to tag you on that because she is having fun complaining.
And you know
Yes. She's having lots of fun complaining
Good.
On Facebook, and her
Get her,
followers
girl, get her.
are having fun joining in.
Oh,
And-
how fun. It's Pick Up Skyla Day. Oh,
Oh yes, they're having fun with that.
so excited about that.
Yeah, so we'll have our first weigh-in measurements on Saturday, so we'll see how that goes.
Yikes.
That's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for that.
I don't like those days.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun because they're
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So did that. And just like I said, a lot of stuff is starting to come up, and
Such as?
well, I can't really talk about it right now because some of the stuff I need to talk with you about first.
Yes, thankfully.
But I did the Go DJ Awards.
Yes, you did, and you looked beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
You looked really beautiful.
Thank you.
So-
Yeah, you weren't here last week, so we kind of talked about it, but
Yeah.
But I told you I was gonna start doing more stuff and get
Yes.
out, so
Yes.
I am. And then Steve is at it again.
Steve's at it again. Go to
Go to
YouTube.
YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
YouTube Skylar Dawn, and you get all the good shots.
You get the good shots. Yes. Steve, our mechanical cameraman.
Yes, he likes to get the money shots.
The money shots on me. He doesn't do it for Skyla, but he does it for me. So I'm going to sit stock still. I'm not moving for the rest of the show. I'm going to sit just like this.
Yeah, the fun shots. But yeah, so some good stuff coming up.
Good. Good.
Yeah. I want to, before I get into anything else, I don't know if she's watching right now. I know she watches sometimes. But Kim, I want to tell you happy birthday. I meant to make a big deal about it on social media, and I did not yet. So I don't know if it's my hair appointment week or not. But Kim, happy birthday. So I wanted to make sure I got that in here.
Good.
Yes. Good friend, hairdresser, been around me forever and ever and ever, and dealt with all of my craziness.
Ooh.
Yes. So
I'm sending a tip the next time that
Yes.
Skyla comes in. I'll be sending an envelope.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that's it. But it's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Yeah. You're better now?
I'm better. Doc fixed me up, and I was trying to rest, and then the trip this weekend, we went and saw George Strait. Did I tell you we were going to go see George Strait? Do y'all know who George Strait is? I know that our audience is not very country.
I mean, I don't know him, but I saw that you went to see him.
I did, and I'm telling you, he's still just awesome. He's awesome. I love him. And he has a new album coming out, and I'm very excited about that, so I'm going to have to download that.
I'm so excited for you.
You don't look excited. I went to a Super Bowl party at Lux at the Palazzo. Went to a Super Bowl party there. That was, never been to a Super Bowl party like that before, so that was kind of cool. So,
What was so different about it?
I got searched every time I went in. I didn't watch the entire Super Bowl, so I would go in and eat.
Well, she hasn't hung around with me very much.
And no, because she stays out past my bedtime. I still have kids at home. So I know, and I have the weirdest feeling that that's all going to change.
It's gonna change real
And,
quick.
yeah, and so I'm gonna need a new wardrobe for that. I have.
I have a feeling that she already has one.
Oh, I do. That's right. It's downstairs, and I just take what I need, and sometimes I bring it back, and most of the time I don't.
I was gonna say,
So-
what have you brought it
I
back.
have not brought anything back yet, and I took the purple dress to Vegas this weekend.
Oh, did you?
I did. I did not have a chance to wear it, but I did take it.
Okay.
Just in case. You never know. Just in case. So that's all I got.
So you guys are tuned in to Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Don.
I am Dallas Lewis.
And we are here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. You can get us either on YouTube at Skylar Don. You can get us on Facebook, skyladon.com, Lyfe Uncensored. After the fact, you can get us at Lyfe Uncensored Show on Facebook. Or you can get us on our respective Instagrams. Respective. Blah,
Which shows
Instagrams.
our perspective.
Yes, it shows our perspective.
It shows our perspective, but our respective Instagrams.
My brain, I have such a migraine today. I can't find my words. I literally have not, I've been mid-sentence.
And then I fill in
Tonight.
because that's how we roll.
Yes,
So it's
literally for the last 3 hours, we've been having conversations and I will look at her and just be like, I don't even know what word. Like I was trying to say Nina's name earlier and I was like,
We gave you a new name, but we just can't remember what it was.
someone's coming to the house.
Someone.
Poor
Nina.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. And she's like, well, Nina's coming. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to say right now. I don't even know what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, she's like, are
It
we going to talk
happens.
about Nina? I'm like, she's coming early. That's what we were talking about. That's how off my head
I
is
know.
right now.
I get it.
So whatever is in the air is killing me.
I'm gonna do something for the both of us. I'm gonna try it first, and I'm gonna take one for the team, and I'm gonna go get some kind of experimental treatment done on my head
Okay.
because our headaches
We
are so
suffer
similar.
from severe headaches and migraines,
Like
which is what's bonded us quite a bit. But
chronic and complex migraines with cluster and tension headaches, which means that the fact that we're both upright on a daily basis is amazing. And we've tried everything under the sun. I've tried every medical thing that you can possibly think of, but I have a new experimental thing that's out in California, and it's like a magnetic something or another. I don't know, maybe my hair's going to stand on it. It's going to be fine. But I'm going to try it and see if it works. And if it works,
between the two of us, there is nothing that we have not tried.
BC powder and a cold Coke.
I hate when people say that.
Don't tell us that.
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't tell us that BC powder and a
Or
nice cold Coke
magnesium.
or magnesium
Please
works
don't.
because no.
Yeah, but we
We're
we
past
actually both suffer from severe headaches, and so whether it's when the barometric pressure
Oh,
changes,
yeah.
when different pollen levels change,
Cold front comes in.
when there's
I don't know anything.
anything, I'm allergic to perfumes,
Mhm.
allergic to candle scents, I'm allergic to different car scents, allergic to
Everything. And it sets off lights, loud noises. I mean, just is not.
I mean, it's so bad. It's literally like I feel like I need to be put in a bubble.
A dark bubble.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's an ice pack.
Yes.
Anyway.
And anyway,
So that's why Skyla's having trouble
Yes.
finding her
so
words
tonight I'm literally in one of those severe migraine headaches where I can't even.
function.
Yes.
And I loaded up on meds before the show, so that's why you have me finding words for both of us. So good
Yeah.
luck with that.
So if it seems like I'm off tonight, it's
Mhm.
because
She
I
is.
am.
She is.
So this
But
is
we're gonna
Lyfe
do our best.
Uncensored.
This is Lyfe Uncensored. This is what we do.
Yes, and so you will get the real from us all the time.
Yeah.
Even if
It
it's
kills
not
us.
pretty. Yes.
Except last week when I ditched you.
Yeah.
I did. It was bad though. It was bad for me too. It
Yes.
was bad for me too. All right.
Okay, so let's go with,
What do you want to talk about first?
you want to do hashtag WTH?
I love that section.
Okay, so we have a segment. If you're just tuning in and you've never tuned in to us before, we do hashtag WTH, things
We
that
will judge
we
you.
find in the news or just
in life in general, just
that
whatever.
we're just like,
Shaking our
"You've
heads.
got to be kidding me."
How do some people tie their shoes? I don't know.
Yeah. So the first one, this one gets me like,
This one's a little rough. I mean, if you really want to think about it, it's very dark. It's very, very dark. But go ahead.
okay, so El Chapo, when he got arrested and his mistress was arrested, she initially says that she did not know or realize that,
He was a kingpin of the drug world.
yes, that she had no clue. Well, then she flipped and became like
A state's evidence witness.
feds, yeah,
I mean,
for the feds, and
yeah.
she's like going into witness protection. I don't.
she'll never make it.
Okay, so they did in the New York Post, they did
An article
on her about how she is testifying on the stand, and she's
Singing like a
talking.
canary.
Yes, singing like a canary.
She's just singing like a canary.
She is telling about how she, when they escaped through, they had to push this button and the bathtub came up and they went through this underground tunnel. She was talking about how when they were laying in bed together, in front of his wife is sitting there
Listening
in the courtroom.
to testimony. She's listening to this testimony.
Yes, his wife, not in handcuffs, not in police custody, mind you.
She's in the peanut gallery. She's just watching.
Yes, watching, smirking first. Then when she's talking about how they got away in this underground tunnel underneath the bathtub.
That connects multiple houses. Did you
Yes.
see that?
Yes.
I mean, it's not just like this one tunnel and it leads out into the backyard. It connects multiple houses. So you find one and you find them all.
And then they got away and ended up in this other, they went through grime and whatever and got away in this other town, and he ends up with his wife and children, and she ends up somewhere else. His wife is laughing in the courtroom. Now,
Let's process that.
hashtag WTH. I don't know what that means to you, but what that means to me is, bitch, when you get off of the stand and you get out of this courtroom
Dead woman walking.
and you get into a cell that you feel like you're safe in, you will go to sleep
And not wake up.
for a very long time.
You don't roll over on the drug lords. I'm sorry. You just, first of all, you probably shouldn't get involved with them. That would be our public service announcement, is that you just don't really want to get involved with the underworld of the, the drug
Okay.
lords.
Hello, okay, ask me.
No.
No, wait, ask me.
Hmm.
I'm the mistress of Major Kingpin. Ask me.
What do you know?
He's a used car salesman, right?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Hello.
You don't. Anyway, survival of the fittest. Needless to say, I don't think that this poor woman is going to make the cut.
I mean,
I don't think she's going
me
to
and
make
some
the cut.
other girlfriends were talking about it, and we're like, you're sitting up there? I mean, the minute I saw the wife sitting there, I would be like, wait, did I say that I was
I
in
didn't
the
know any
tunnel?
of that. I just hit my head. I don't even know my
Wait.
own name. What's my name?
Did I say I was in the tunnel with him?
No,
Like,
I was
who-
just kidding.
Wait, who what?
Where am I? What is this for? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. So that's definitely. We're just gonna keep an eye on that.
Hashtag
Hashtag WTH, because she's gonna end up in a river somewhere.
That's a dumb chick right there.
Yeah, she's not very bright. She's not very bright on a number of different levels. But for right now, we're just gonna
Ooh.
leave it at that. So, all right, what else you got?
Let's see. Let's go for Big Boy.
Big boy. Let's do that. Big boy.
You want to talk about that?
No, I didn't see the whole thing. I mean, I read the article, PETA, and so evidently for the if you don't stop touching my computer, didn't you miss me last week?
No,
You did.
stop.
Okay, so during the Super Bowl halftime show, Big Boy comes out and he's wearing this Mac Daddy fur coat, and PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Which PETA means something different in Texas. It's people eating tasty animals. Maybe that's just at my house. But PETA's all up in arms about his coat. and that they want him to donate all of his furs because he's got lots of furs, and they're going to donate all of his furs, and they're going to give them to the Syrians because they need
Syrian
the Syrian refugees because they
and homeless
in the
people
hell, and homeless people need $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 fur coats. He's already got them, and then they do the article did a photo of some of the protesters that said fur kills. Fur.
Okay,
No,
fur
Is-
kills.
it does not. It does, the people behind it do. But no,
Fur kills.
fur.
Fur.
No.
PETA.
Come on now.
Okay.
Oh, and they used his real name when they sent the letter.
Yeah.
They didn't even.
Okay. This is the thing. What I don't understand. I'm not one of those. Now, my dad, if my family's watching at all, my dad's huge hunter, takes people on hunting expeditions, huge hunter. Okay. I'm not all about that life.
I am.
Okay. I'm not. But I have fur stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have shearling. I have lots and lots of leather shoes. I have snakeskin stuff. I have
Because it's pretty.
suede stuff. But
Anyway.
I've never in my entire life ever heard of fur killing anything.
No.
I don't understand that.
No.
Like, if anybody out there wants to explain to me how fur can kill something,
Well,
I mean, even in my headache state,
yeah,
I
she understands that.
could probably comprehend if you want to try to explain to me.
Well, the people that did write this article also wrote the other article about El Chapo and his mistress, and the grammar was terrible. So maybe they just had the same. They need a new editor before they go on protest and they go on, release things to the public. They just need to make sure that everything is
that's just
grammatically
so
correct.
But the thing is, I'm not going to give my furs and stuff up. So. And
no,
then
I think in response to it, I'm going to head on down to Sackowitz and see what I can pick up because it might be on sale.
But the other thing is, like, how do they even know that it's real? It could be
it's
fake.
very presumptuous.
In this day and age, people
be
have
fake.
fake shit all the time. Like, it could be fake.
Yeah.
How do they know?
I bought a vest. I thought it was real till I looked at it and it said faux fur on it, and it looks real to me.
Well, and the thing is, not saying Big Boy has fake stuff. I don't know. I don't know him personally. But it could be fake.
Who cares? Go find something else to do.
Yeah.
So that's hashtag WTH. Leave him alone. And don't give his fur coats away. He can keep them.
Yeah.
them.
Okay, so 21 Savage. Hashtag WTH. 21 Savage is arrested by ICE and being detained. He's detained in a cell for 23 hours a day. He gets 1 hour. He's being held as a prisoner by ICE to be deported to the UK. And he actually is being deported because he filled out paperwork to have his visa extended because he was brought here at 11 years old. He's a dreamer. He was brought here at 11 years old. And his visa's expired, and in 2017 he applied for his visa, and they're just getting around to it, whatever. And he because he had gotten into some trouble in 2014, although it was expunged, he had gotten into some trouble. And as far as our citizens are concerned, once something's expunged, it's no longer on your record. It's not searchable. It's not can't be used against you. As far as ICE is concerned, they went and found it, and it's being held against him, and they're deporting him over it. So, don't know your feelings about it.
I don't have a lot to say on this topic.
My feeling is he
How old is he?
He's like 22, 23.
Okay.
He's young.
So he's still a baby. Okay,
Yeah,
he's still a baby.
He's a baby.
Right.
And all he knows is here. This is his country as far as he's concerned. So to me, hashtag WTH. So he makes his money here. He spends his money here. He's lived his life here.
Why hasn't he applied for citizenship?
I don't know. I don't know. His parents are. One of his parents is like from the Dominican or something, and one of his parents is UK. So, yeah.
So,
I don't know his. I don't know his life, but I just know that his visa was up. So
I have a visa for foreign countries, and when it's up, you get a new one. Or if you live there, you
yeah,
You
but
go
it's
all
not
in.
so easy in the U.S. though, because like I have friends that have
no.
visas,
I
and to
understand
get
that.
their citizenship is not that easy. So he may not have that option yet. And like with Dreamers, they don't have that option. So
Everybody has that option. If you go, you have to start at the bottom, but everybody has that option.
yeah, but they have to go through a certain process. So it may not be to that process. He may not have that. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know his life. Haven't lived with him. Don't know him personally. So that's all I know about it. Have no clue. But hashtag WTH. I know a lot of people are very upset about it, and we will not be hearing the end of that. I know that for sure.
Now let's talk about crazy ex-girlfriends.
Oh my God, that never ends.
Ladies, before we do this, stop. Just, I mean, don't. There's a reason why when you say crazy ex-girlfriend, everybody goes, oh my gosh, I know one. Everybody has a story. Girls, stop.
Yeah, that's
just stop.
Never ending.
It's just ridiculous. Just quit. So, go.
Soldier Boy. So,
By the way, I spelled that wrong. The first go round.
oh, I was like, no, you didn't.
No, I
This
didn't.
is right.
I found it. I found it. And
Oh,
then
okay.
I had to,
Okay.
because she said Soldier Boy, and I went like, Soldier Boy? And then I looked at it and I went, oh, no.
No, this is right.
No.
So, hashtag WTH. Soldier Boy's ex-girlfriend is claiming that he kidnapped her, held her in a chair, tied up by an extension cord.
Extension cord. I like the extension cord part.
Yeah,
I like
extension
that
cord.
one. Yeah.
At his house for like 6 hours, beat her, all this stuff. She got away. She pulled out of his driveway, hit her car on the curb, and got to the police to file a report. Okay? This is her side of the story.
Yeah.
His side of the story, or his camp side of the story, is that
Different.
he was having a party
Yeah.
at his house, and she showed up inebriated, and she ran up over the curb or something,
Yeah.
some kind of curb at the house. I don't know if she followed someone through the gate. There was something about the gate, so I don't know
how
she got
So she got
into his house or something. Hit the curb, ran up over the curb, something like that. So they called the house manager, which is a female. She came out of the house,
I want one of those.
told her, I know.
I want a house
I want a
manager.
house manager.
I would love to have one.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
gonna get you a cook before we get you a house
Yeah.
manager, though.
Someone who knows how to work the
Somebody
stove.
know, yeah. All right.
Stove
So the
is
house
easy.
manager comes out.
So house manager comes out, lets her know she's not coming in. They're having a party there. He is occupied. He's not coming out to deal with her.
Yeah.
She, demands he comes out. The
Loses
manager,
her mind.
yes, the manager says absolutely not. He's not coming out. They get into a verbal altercation. Then they get into a physical altercation. And the girl loses.
The crazy ex-girlfriend
Crazy ex-girlfriend
loses.
and then she leaves, goes to the police station and files a report and says that Soldier Boy had beat her up, held her with an extension cord, tied to a chair for 6 hours.
And he didn't even see her.
Yes, and he says the house manager says there's witnesses. He didn't see her. That he was, at the party.
You
Didn't
know
even know
dude's
she
got
was there.
security cameras. Just pull up the footage.
Yeah.
I mean,
So won't hear the end of this. This
No.
isn't the end of this either.
that's not the end. No.
So that's a hashtag
WTH. Ladies,
for
come on.
sure.
Oh, yeah,
That's some crazy.
that is.
Crazy
You
stuff.
just don't. For starters, you don't ruin somebody's life just because. I mean, you're mad at them or they break up with you. You don't ruin somebody's. I mean, if anybody had believed her, and he had been in, I mean, you don't need to ruin somebody's life. I get mad at people all the time. I'm not going to go ruin their life. People get mad at me. Can you believe it? They get mad at me.
No.
And that's when you
Never.
go, you don't ruin somebody's life over something like this.
No. That's a hashtag WTH.
WTH.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Now, did you see, Nina, can you pull this up real quick? Bow Wow? Because I don't know that she saw this.
I did not.
Yeah, Bow Wow. Can you just pull that picture up real quick? Yeah. Okay, so Bow Wow, over the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
was in an altercation with ex-girlfriend, girlfriend,
Oh, girls.
some kind of something. This is what prompted me to think of this. And they were both arrested.
Both of them. Okay.
Both of them arrested.
Okay.
And there has been memes, there's been a lot of stuff talked about on social media about it.
Okay.
Now, it has come out that when you see the mugshots,
Mm-hmm.
she has nothing. Her face is totally untouched. Take a look at the mugshot real quick.
Holy hell, she did a number on him.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so she did a number on him,
Wow.
and
One of those is going to scar.
yes. So what has been said is that on the police report that she picked up a lamp, like she just went crazy, and it said that she does that, like she's just crazy, and she hit him with a lamp, was just
And
going
evidently
crazy,
he did not fight
and
back.
he did not fight back.
He did not fight back.
Okay. But the
Great
police
picture of her.
officer, yes, exactly. But the police officer that arrested them, arrested both of them because it was a domestic violence thing, whatever. Okay, so his attorney is really upset about it that he got arrested too, because he said he obviously didn't put his hands on
Anywhere
her.
close to her. Yeah.
That. Well, there's a lot of memes being made and people on social media that are like saying like, oh, she tore him up. She did this, da, da, da. And I said, this is not funny.
Mm-mm.
If, for instance, in the Chris Brown Rihanna incident, and anytime that a man beats a woman.
Yeah, there's no memes made about that.
Yeah, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
So this is not funny.
No.
And this is not okay. A woman should never put her hands on a man.
You don't act like that.
It's not.
You don't act like that.
Yeah,
it's not okay.
It's not funny.
No, it's not funny. It's not okay. It's just, it's not okay. It's not okay. You don't need to do that.
It doesn't matter how mad he makes you. It doesn't matter how upset you get.
Mm-mm.
If you have anger management problems to that degree that you feel like you need to put your hands on somebody.
Yeah, you need to go talk to a professional.
You are mental.
Yeah.
Like, you should never put your hands on another person. But a woman doesn't have her right to put her hands on a man either.
No.
It's not okay.
No.
So, that's been a big topic of discussion on social media, especially Facebook. There's been like pages and pages of it because, they've been saying like, well, what if he did this, or what if there's nothing he could have done
Mm-mm.
to warrant her putting her hands on him or picking up a lamp and hitting him with it. There's nothing. Cheating, nothing. There's nothing.
No, if your dude's cheating on you, you just need to walk away.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
No.
So that's another hashtag WTH.
WTH.
Ah, so you're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dawn.
Oh, goodness. I'm Dallas Lewis. We're going to pick her up off the floor in a minute.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out how to balance myself exactly.
And I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it. You're the one that adjusted my chair, and ever since you adjusted my
I didn't
chair,
adjust your chair.
Remember you said.
Oh, we were too tall.
Yes,
We were
and
too
then when
tall.
you did,
but I did both chairs, and I just know how to sit still. I know how to sit still.
So
Anyway,
you can tune into us every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. and you can watch us fight if you enjoy.
this, yeah,
and you too.
YouTube can
have
be
this
part of the
kind
fun.
entertainment.
That's right. Go to YouTube, like us, comment, and share the video.
Subscribe to my YouTube, Skylar Dawn.
That's what I meant to say. Your headache is brushing off on me.
Yes.
Osmosising.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. It is. Okay, so in the news.
In the news.
Super Bowl.
We got to talk about the Super Bowl. I mean, okay, so I was in Vegas for Super Bowl. And Troy, if you're watching.
Because I'm sure you.
Because I know you are, you sweet thing. I had on my Aikman jersey, walking around in all the casinos for the Super Bowl. I absolutely did. I couldn't have cared less who won the Super Bowl because my boys weren't playing, so I didn't care. So I had on my Aikman jersey. I had on my bling Cowboys star hat. Thank you, Stephanie, by the way. I wore that in Vegas, and then Jeff took it from me, and he wore it in Vegas. Looked fabulous on him. And but there were more Cowboys fans walking around Vegas than Patriots and Rams combined. Everywhere I looked, there were Cowboys fans. So I'm just saying that we should have been in the Super Bowl. Come on, guys. Next year. But I wore my Aikman jersey. And it would have been a better game. Just saying. You watch the Super Bowl, you expect more than 3 points at the half. Just saying. And we were at a party, like I said earlier, we were at a party at Lavo? I don't remember. Lavo at the Palazzo. Really nice little bar area, restaurant. We were table full of Texans. The national anthem came on and we all stood up. And then everybody in the restaurant stood up. It was awesome. Everybody did. Trendsetters. So that was the best part of the Super Bowl for me.
Well, I didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I have no clue what happened.
Technically, I didn't watch it either. I went and gambled, and then I came back and I ate, and then I would leave and go play some more, lose some more. I was just giving the money away at the casino. That's fine. It's fine. But I didn't get to see the commercials until today.
And
a couple of them were really funny. Really, really fun. I like the Walmart commercial, the pickup, the Walmart where everybody drives up. I mean, they had the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo. The groceries.
She just made me watch it, so
I did, and
I didn't watch. I've continued my boycott, so I haven't watched anything. So I've not watched any games. I've not watched any Super Bowl. So I've not watched any of it.
Well, I typically only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, but there were other things to keep my interest this weekend, so that's what I was doing. And but the Walmart commercial and the NFL, what is it? The celebrating 100? Is it really 100 years old coming up? Which I guess that sounds right. I mean, we're 2019. I guess that sounds about right. That commercial was hysterical. So I highly recommend y'all go to YouTube and watch the top 10 Super Bowl commercials because 8 of them aren't very funny, and but 2 of them are.
Yeah, I watched the NFL commercial because it was on the Today Show this morning when I was watching the news and the Today Show, and they played it, and it was. I enjoyed that commercial just because it was. I could see a bunch of
ex-football players,
goofy guys.
Yeah,
you know,
playing keep away.
Yeah, that's
mean,
exactly what it was.
It was fun. It was just a fun commercial. It was super
Yeah.
fun. I'm gonna go home and watch it again.
Yeah, it was
just fun.
Yeah, you laughed like the whole time. So
Yeah.
It was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute to watch you watch it.
Aww.
Yeah, it was.
I do my best.
He was.
I do my best. That's all I got for in the news.
Well, while we were sitting here, I thought of something else. The measles is making a resurgence.
Oh, for crying out loud. Yes, it is.
And
Vaccinate your kids.
We've talked about this before, but do you know they have 5 cases of the measles here in Harris County, and 3 of them are in Northwest Harris County?
That's where we are.
Yes.
I don't want the measles. I mean, I've been vaccinated. My kids have been vaccinated. My kids were vaccinated against whooping cough, and Emma still got whooping cough.
I was vaccinated against whooping cough, and I got whooping cough.
I mean, it's just you because nobody's vaccinating anymore, and you've got to they're having these new strains,
but I think I didn't get the booster,
and they're mutating. And I mean, I'm going to India in a couple of weeks, and let me tell you how many vaccines I'm getting before I head on over there. I don't want whatever they've got over there to bring back over here. So, and I'm not a big fan of doctors' needles and all that good stuff, but I guarantee you I'm going to go and get updated on everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, but people who are choosing not to vaccinate their children,
you're putting everybody at risk.
They have proven that you cannot get autism from
vaccines.
Vaccinate your children.
Please vaccinate your children.
We are going backwards.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
it was completely eradicated.
Polio was too, and polio is making a resurgence.
Yes.
So I mean, it's I can't.
I feel like.
I don't even have it. That needs to be a hashtag WTH, because just vaccinate your kids. I don't want them in school with my kids. I don't want to be at the grocery store with your kids.
Well, that's the thing. I probably got whooping cough from shopping.
See, cooking will kill you.
Well, I probably wasn't at the grocery store. I was probably at the mall. But
she's at the mall.
Yeah.
My bad. My mistake. It wasn't the grocery store. How silly of me.
I was gonna say, because I probably didn't go to.
She didn't go inside the grocery store.
Time around that time, so
no.
But yeah, I mean, it's just amazing.
I'm over it.
I mean, we have 5 confirmed cases of the measles in Harris County.
Folks, really?
I mean, that's a pause. Hello.
So
that's nuts.
All right.
Yes. So you're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dunn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
We're here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. live for you.
And uncensored.
Yeah, I know, right? Aren't you guys so lucky? So lucky. Lyfe 101. So every single week we do a segment called Lyfe 101, which is a relationship topic. So it can be a relationship between an intimate relationships. It can be work relationships, friendship relationships,
family relationships.
Yes. This week it is intimate relationships, but it could also be friendship relationships, but primarily intimate relationships. And the reason we're doing it is there's been this huge attention drawn to this new series, Dirty John. So we are talking about the psychosis, I guess you could say, that surrounds that type of person or relationship.
Tell our viewers what Dirty John is, for those that don't know.
So Dirty John is the relationship is a man who actually gets into a relationship with a woman, and he cons her more or less, but lies to the person to he lies to her to get her to be in the relationship. So he says that he's a doctor when he's not. He says that he has a degree when he doesn't. He says that he has money when he doesn't. He says that he is from a town that he's not from. He says that his parents are deceased when they're not. He says, so it's like a constant lying to be in this relationship.
Yeah.
With a woman to make her vulnerable to him.
That's twisted.
Super twisted.
That's twisted.
Now, he did it to a huge degree and huge level, but there's men, and we're saying men, it can be women.
It can be women. I know women that do this.
Yes, it can be women. I'm saying men just because I also, the other part to it is I watched Dr. Phil yesterday on Dr. Phil, and today it was a 2-part series. They had other men, well, one man in particular, that did it to multiple women. And he was lying to them to be in relationships with them, multiple women. And he had conned or dirty johned multiple women. And he said that even to have friendships, that he lied constantly. Like he said, if you ask him if he was drinking coffee, he would say, no, it's tea, even if it was coffee. It was just like he lied all the time. And
that's pathological.
Yes.
That you just can't. You can't help it.
Yes, but he lied. Like he one thing that he did was he met women on a dating site. So and I know other people in this situation personally, and they meet on dating sites and then they lie about everything. They lie about being married. They lie about if they have kids or not. They lie about how many times they have or have not been married. They lie about like he lied about having a degree when he didn't have a degree. He lied. This guy on Dr. Phil. He lied about. He said that he had recently lost his wallet. Like his kids were with his parents out of the country when actually they were with his wife. They weren't with his parents out of the country, and that he had lost his wallet and that he was waiting on credit cards or whatever and to get redone or whatever. So he needed a hotel to stay for the night, and while his house was getting remodeled. And so she paid for his hotel for 2 nights. And then he ended up going to the hospital, really because he didn't have a place to stay. He was homeless. But he went to the hospital for stress. And he said it was like, I don't know, it was something else. But they were running tests on him or whatever. She went and visited him at the hospital because his kids were out of the country with his parents. And he didn't have anyone else to, his parents and kids were both gone, so he had no one else there. So she went and visited him at the hospital, and he let her be in there while the doctors were talking. And so she had this trust. She felt like she was building trust with them. Mm-hmm. And he was really just conning her because he needed her to
pay for everything.
Okay.
You have to be yourself. I mean, that's a self issue. Somebody that is constantly hiding behind layers and layers and different masks, that's a self issue. And if you are not and we talk about this between us, that if you're not happy with yourself and the person you are, you're not going to let anybody else near you. But if you get sucked into a relationship like that, it's going to jack with your brain. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is really, really, it's going to mess with. I asked my husband, I've been married to him for 19 years. I asked him on our second date if he was married and he just looked at me. He didn't, I mean, it threw him so far for a loop. And he said, why would you ask me that? And I said, because you'd be amazed at how many men forget they're married.
Yeah, no kidding.
How many forget? Just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you I have a wife and 3 kids at home. That's need to know information, buddy. Tell the truth. I mean, it's just, do these people have index cards? Do they have like a binder that they've got to keep checking? Because I wouldn't be able to keep my story straight.
I
don't know. Especially if you're playing multiple people, I just wouldn't. How do you keep your story straight? So y'all try and be the best version of yourselves without embellishing that. Because if you are hanging, and you told me this earlier, if you are hanging around people that you feel the need to embellish, to lie, to inflate the truth in any way, those people are not your tribe. They're not your people. And you will find people that match you. Unfortunately for Skyla, she's my people. She's just as weird as I am. She finishes my sentences. She knows just about everything about me. And she's still sitting here. I'm so sorry for you.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yes.
I'm
Took
one of
her a
the
minute.
lucky
She
ones.
stuttered a little bit on that one. So we're going to have a behind the scenes talk about that.
That's the headache. No, but the thing is, once you start the lies, you have to keep up the lies.
I guess.
I just can't understand. But this is the other thing. Just like we're watching Dirty John, you'll get this gut feeling. And these women, just like on Dr. Phil, the women said they felt like something was off, but they wanted to be with this person so much. Or I know other people, they want to be friends with these people so much. They want to be in this circle so much. They want to be included so much.
I make mountain circle.
Don't be so
Caught up.
So afraid of being alone, or so afraid of not being liked, that you allow yourself to be conned.
Yeah.
Or that you allow yourself to be used, or you allow yourself to be put in a position that someone can play you. I mean, these people are seriously.
They're career liars.
Yes.
They're career liars. Was it Mark Twain said, "Don't get in an argument with a fool, because you won't win, and they'll bring you down to their level." Don't just if your gut is telling you something, you need to listen to it, because it's there for a reason.
Yes, and I always say,
it's there for a reason.
I always say, this right here is God.
Yep.
Whether you believe, whatever you believe.
No, I agree.
This right
100%.
here is God, your higher power, whatever. So once you feel something in here, once you decide to go against it, you're going against that connection that you have with something greater than yourself.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to get into trouble. So you have to listen to that. Listen to whatever that says. And if that tells you something is off with this person,
something is off.
I mean, unless it's, of course, me or Dallas. If they tell you there's something off with me or Dallas,
we know something's off with us. We're fine. We're quirky.
Just kidding. No, but that right there, that should be your barometer. That should be that thing that tells you, okay, I should go the other direction.
Exit stage left.
Yes.
So
yes, this is not for me.
And the bottom, just tell the truth, y'all. I mean, just tell the truth. What in the actual hell? Just tell the truth.
Yes.
Tell the truth. So that's it.
If this person doesn't like you, there is 1,000 others that will.
That will.
Or at least 2.
At least 2.
At least 2 others.
At least 2 others that'll like you.
Yes.
So.
Or at least respect you.
Yeah.
They will respect you for being honest.
Right.
So.
Right.
You're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I am Skyla Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And
we got a quick
chivalry.
Chivalry
dead. Lyfe. This is Southern Manners. Etiquette 101.
Yeah.
So we just want to touch real quick, because next week is Valentine's Day. And so we want to talk real quick, because if we wait until next week, it's too late.
It's too late for y'all to, do anything.
So don't forget, next week is Valentine's Day.
Next Thursday or something is Valentine's Day. So you definitely don't want to wait until Tuesday to start looking for something.
Planning.
Yeah.
So what do you like for Valentine's Day?
Flowers. I like flowers. Roses. Lots and lots of roses. Flowers, I mean, everybody has a love language. Everybody has a love language. Flowers are one of mine.
They are.
They are. They are. And Jeff has known this from the minute he met me. He would send flowers to, I used to do nails. I worked in the salon for 150 years. And he would send fresh flowers every 2 weeks while I was working. And even now, he comes home with beautiful arrangements of flowers. He knows where I like my favorite to get the flowers. My favorite florist happens to be a grocery store. I mean, they're better than anything. But I like flowers. You can't help, unless you're Skyla and you're allergic to all of the flowers, you can't have any. And so I would imagine that you like something shiny.
I like shiny things.
I like shiny things too. But in a pinch, roses work great.
Yeah. See, and my ex used to always get me flowers. I mean, like regularly.
I mean, I have flowers regularly.
And I liked it when he would get them off the street in DC because they weren't expensive.
And they were thinking about you.
Yeah, and I didn't feel like they were wasteful. But I don't like them coming from like the florist. I think it's just wasteful.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah,
my sons do that for me now.
Yeah,
my sons will show up after school with flowers.
You know me though. I hate wasting money.
Yeah, and I don't think flowers are waste.
See, and I love, I mean, you've been my father, of course. I love lots of stuff.
Yes.
But I hate wasting money. I'm not a wasteful person.
No.
So for me.
Evidently I am.
Yeah, you are.
It happens.
But I mean, I like them every once in a while, but I would rather something that I can use or that I want. That's
something.
More.
Who is it? Kondo? Marie Kondo, the new Netflix chick. If you hold it and it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it.
Okay, I do not like her.
When I hold flowers, they bring me joy.
Her. Yeah, see, they die, so I don't.
Like I can't keep plants alive anyway, so I'm good for a week, and that's fine.
I don't like dying things.
But Valentine's Day is coming, and so the main point is that you need to have a plan.
Yes.
And
find out what she likes. Yes. Oh. Don't. My ex used to say this. I know I bring him up.
You're bringing him up a lot.
Yeah, lately. I know, right?
I don't know about this.
It's not about him. It's what I've learned in life. But he would say, "Don't buy me a shirt if I need shoes."
Right. So that's don't buy me chocolate, and because I don't eat candy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, don't give me any.
And I mean, I like chocolate covered strawberries. I
can eat,
but I mean, I don't want like a bunch of
like
them.
a dozen of them.
And I'm on a diet because I want to go to Cancun for my birthday. So I'm like really working out. So. Yeah.
Great. That means I get to work out.
Yes, because I want you to go.
I can't go.
Well, I'm going to change the weekend so you can go.
I can't. I'll be in India. I'll be at Cleveland.
I don't care.
I'm traveling for the next 6 weeks.
So, well, then I'll go the weekend after that because I want you to go. So, anyways, yeah, but find out what she actually likes. Don't just do something to check the box.
Yeah.
Don't phone
it in. Don't phone it in. Do something.
Yeah, or just to spend the money. Like, I hate to go to dinner on Valentine's Day because, first of all, I hate the lines.
Yes.
Everything's more expensive. I hate wasteful stuff. I don't want to do something I would rather hang out at home and you actually buy me a gift that I want.
Or cook for her since she doesn't know how to use her stove. Just going to throw that out there.
Yeah, that might work too. Bring me food. And a gift.
But something thoughtful, not something that, hey, it's Valentine's Day, I need to get a bear that's 3 feet wide and looks like this, and
that I'm going to give away to somebody else.
That that's what we're going to send the Syrian refugees. We're going to send
I'm going to give to the homeless.
We're going to give the stuffed bears to the homeless and the Syrian refugees. So
find out what she actually, even if you have to ask her.
Ask her.
Say, what do you want?
What do you like?
I would much rather you say, what do you want for Valentine's Day?
She wants a Tiffany infinity bracelet. Make that too.
Tiffany always works.
So,
but that's so much better than just checking the box.
Just going to your local grocery store and picking up a heart-shaped box of chocolates and say, Happy Valentine's Day.
I don't even like chocolate.
So no, I won't eat them. So anyway. All right. This
is Lyfe Uncensored.
This is Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Dallas Lewis.
And you can tune in every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Skyla Dawn on YouTube. Go subscribe.
Go to YouTube.
To my YouTube.
Skyla Dawn on YouTube. Come on.
I'm getting ready to add extra stuff on there. So go subscribe to my YouTube, Skyla Dawn. You can watch us on Instagram, SkylaDawn.com, Facebook, SkylaDawn.com.
DH Lewis on Instagram.
Yes, or go
And
follow us at Lyfe
Lyfe
Uncensored
Uncensored
Show
Show.
on Facebook, Lyfe Uncensored on Twitter, and on Instagram. See you guys next week, Tuesday,
Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Good night.